In order to work with Axios, we need an application. And I actually created a very simple new application, which you can find attached to this project. Simply download and extract it, run npm install in the extracted folder, and then run npm run dev. I used the Vue CLI and the Webpack simple template to create this application. Now, once you open the application, it should look like this. It's a web page where you have a sign up, a sign in, and a dashboard page. All of these links work by default. You can also go back to the welcome page. Now, one important note here. This page, of course, looks like you can actually sign up and sign in. Right now, though, you can't. That's something important. We will, however, in a later module, also add authentication logic to this. That's another part of the course update. Additionally, we'll also make sure that we validate the user input in this form here. For now, however, I will focus on the Axios, so on the send data via HTTP part. So that is what we'll cover in this module. That's the application we got. It's finished from a UI perspective, but of course, it doesn't have a lot of logic in there. Now, what I want to do in this module is I want to add some code here in my signup.vue file where we fetch a lot of user data and add code to actually send that data to the backend, to some server, essentially. And I want to do this with Axios. Now, as a backend, I want to use Firebase. You can, of course, use any backend, any RESTful API, but Firebase is an easy-to-use REST API, essentially. So what you can do is you can simply go to the console there, and either use an existing project or add a new one. And once you did create this new project, make sure to go to database on your Firebase backend. There, pick the real-time database. They nowadays have an option here, but let's stick to that. Click on Get Started. And there's one important configuration you need to set. Under Rules, make sure to set both read and write access to true. That basically grants everyone read and write access. You probably don't want this for your production application, but we want this now. We will, in one of the next modules, though, change this to only grant access to authenticated users. So with that, let's go back to our application and let's start working on our Vue application over the next lectures. Let's use Axios there.